Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Bible session. Yeah, thank you for being here. Our teacher today is Sister Blessing Olateju from Ireland. Yeah, so thanks so much for clicking on the video to watch. Let's go into the video.
All right, good evening, everybody. It's another beautiful day. Thank you for coming for the Bible session. Today, our teacher is Sister Blessing Olateju. She's from Ireland, so she's going to be taking us today. You can start now.
Thank you, Auntie. So, good evening, everyone. My name is Blessing, and for today's topic, I'll be talking about morality. So what is morality? So it's a set of standards we use to judge to see if our actions are right or wrong. So anything we do will determine if our actions are going to be right or wrong. Examples are keeping God's commandments, such as honor your father, your mother, no stealing, no killing, don't commit adultery. Yeah, so the Ten Commandments, all that can be found in the book of Exodus 20, verse 4 to 10, but I won't go into that just because of our time. So my next example is avoiding any bad language such as swearing, cursing, just talking rudely is just talking rudely to people. That's something we should avoid as Christians. My third example is avoiding sexual immorality. So that, in other words, as Christians, we should try and avoid sexual interaction from before marriage. And then my last example which is the golden rule for Christianity, is to treat others the way you'd like to be treated. So just spread kindness, just be nice to everybody. If we open our Bibles to James 1 verse 21, it says, "Therefore lay aside all filthiness and overflow of wickedness, and receive with meekness the implanted word, which is able to save your souls." So filthiness is just anything unclean or anything God doesn't like, or anything that's going to make God angry, anything God doesn't approve of. And wickedness is just not showing love to your neighbor, your family, friends, not willing to give a helping hand to someone that is in need. And if we do all this, that means we're not really Christians. Next point I'm gonna talk about is what influences our moral choices. So first example is the consequences. So what will happen? So like, what will be the outcome of bad thing you do? So like, let's say if you go and steal something from the shop, you're going to go to jail. That's the outcome is you're going to go to jail because it's illegal to steal and you'll be arrested. Second example is family. So like if you see your parents doing something such as smoking, if you see your parents smoking, you're more than likely to follow in your parents' footsteps. And my last example is peer pressure, the most common one we talk about, peer pressure. So if you see your friends doing something such as like drinking alcohol at the wrong age, you're more than likely to do it because you want to fit in and you just want to look cool, which we should try and avoid because drinking underage is illegal. And finally, I want to wrap up this topic by reading 1 Corinthians 15:33, which says, "Do not be deceived, as evil company corrupts good habits." Yes, even though we may have good morals, we may keep the Lord's commandments, we may do what God wants us to do, we should also try and be careful with the type of people we associate ourselves with, because you never know what's going to happen in the end. So that's my topic. I hope you learned something. I hope you guys learned something new today. And yeah, that's it.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you for blessing. Yeah, guys. So I'm just going to just touch some things on the topic. The topic was morality. And when we're talking about morality, like she mentioned, peer pressure can cause you going out of the good standards that you've given to yourself. We shouldn't let peer pressure or maybe people around us influence us badly. bringing us out of our core values that we've set for ourselves, the standards that we already have. Like she said, she talked about alcohol intake. It is not only bad for underage, it is bad also for the adults. It all boils down to having the core values that we talked about a few weeks ago, that when you have some things set aside for yourself that guides you, the probability of you making mistake would reduce, like it would be very, very small. So try as much as possible to keep yourself. She mentioned sexual interactions. That is what is rampant today, if you agree with me. You see, you see boys and girls getting involved with themselves, things that they're not supposed to be doing, things that they're not even supposed to know about, at a particular age. As you get older, you learn. So when you're at a particular age and you're not supposed to know about that thing, and you're already participating in that activity, it doesn't please God. And it doesn't even speak well of you. When we talk about the spiritual level, God doesn't like it. It doesn't approve it. Like the sexual interactions, it said, should be done in marriage. And when you're not married, you say you have a relationship, and that's the only thing that you gain from that kind of a relationship or interaction. That is not good. And there are so many ways also that you can tarnish yourself. So please and please, it is good to have morality. That's I'll put it. And she said also that we should treat others right. It is part of it also. How do you relate with people is part of it. There are so many people that, this modern world, we don't know who we should respect. Like everybody just treats everybody the same way. But the truth is, when you see a person that you're to respect or give honor to, it is your duty to do so. That's part of it. That's part of why they would call you a good person or a good child, or So please and please and please, let us be careful in our day-to-day activities. There's so many ways that we can tarnish ourselves, tarnish our image. But if we follow our own standards, our core values, look at everything that God has placed down for us, if we can follow them, then we're good to go. So I hope we understood the lesson. Yeah, so that's it. All right, guys. Take care. Have a lovely week, or have lovely week.
Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome. Thank you. Thank you. Bye. Bye.
All right, guys. Okay, so today's topic was morality. Like you've heard our teacher and everything that she said, please and please try to guide yourself. It is very, very important. Try to not spoil your name. Try to be respectful. Try to treat others in a very good way. Yeah, it is very, very important. So God can see you in a positive light and God can see you so that He can see you very well, and so you can also see yourself in a good way. All right, everyone, I'll see you in the next Bible session. Bye.